There we go. All right. Good evening, ladies, gentlemen, theys, and gays. Welcome to the land of tech difficulties. This is the Pineapple. This is your humble host, Hunter here. Uh, yeah. So quick story time. Yeah, I've been using OBS, where I made the switch to OBS, and for some reason, Brandon couldn't hear me, but I could hear him, and everything outside of my audio was working. I don't know what happened, but so basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna record this meeting and upload it to YouTube. So this will be the bare bones, won't be any of the fun, any of the fun graphics and all that. But it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Because we're reviewing Superman, and I'm happy about that. But
Yeah,
Brennan, how are you, man?
I'm doing great. I cannot complain today. It's been a weird, easy day that felt like it's been by really fast, but yeah, cannot complain.
Good, man. I'm happy to hear that. So real quick, just to kind of give y'all a little bit of an update. So your boy got a job. He's been working. It's a contract job, but I'm working. So between that and then a new job that I'm starting on Thursday, so I'm actually gonna have two jobs I'll be working. Yeah, I will actually be more present moving forward podcast wise, because I'll be less of a sad, depressed boy because I'm thinking about sucking dick in alleyways to to make rent. So that's good. But to break the podcast persona a little bit for a moment, to all of you who just reached out and were incredibly kind over this, like this year's been it's been a rough start to the year, and that's not including just like the state of the world right now, which I'm
Mhm.
gonna be real, y'all. Looking like I can't tell the difference between what's an Onion article and what's the actual news anymore, and that's what really is scary.
Yeah,
It's like what the fuck is going on? Kitty.
yep. Trying to be in the frame.
Um, but yeah, so I mean, I won't lie, y'all. Like, my heart is heavy, my head is it's got a million things going on. But to those of you who, threw me some cash, threw me a compliment, I'm very used to not asking for help or accepting help because I'm used to being the one who helps. So it's been a weird headspace to actually receive help from people over the last couple months. So to those of you who just had a kind word, who said a prayer, who Venmoed me, who told me it was going to be okay. From the bottom of my cold black heart, I I want to thank all of you. Brandon being one of those people who just hopped on and played some rivals with me and just
Yeah.
told me to keep my head up. Brandon is good people, as the kids say. So to all of you, again, from the bottom of my cold black heart, I appreciate y'all. I love y'all, and I promise I will be um, slightly less depressed moving forward. But yeah, like so moving forward, I've got oh God, what do I have coming up? Got this review for Superman. Got a review for the new Jacob Tremblay, Nick Offerman film Sovereign that is coming out this week, and I have a review for that. Might have an interview with the director as well. I might looks like I'm gonna have an interview for this new or a review for this new BTS documentary as well, as well as some other films that I'm working on, and then I think I'm gonna go see I Know What You Did Last Summer on Thursday because I'm gonna be by
I've
the
been hearing
theater, so I
some
think
good things, weirdly enough, some positive first reactions coming out of that one today.
yeah, so I think I'm gonna go I think I'm gonna go take that plunge.
Hell yeah.
Um Jennifer Love Hewitt, boy, at that premiere,
She
Lord
was
have
looking
mercy.
great.
She whoo so I got what's up, girl? Yeah, come to the West Coast. But yeah, so gonna slowly start turning up the dial in terms of content. So I've already got 3 or 4 reviews I'm planning on posting next week, as well as a
Oh.
review for this film that I've been telling Brandon about. called Portal to Hell.
Yeah.
Might have her interview with Romina Dugo again, because she's the homie. She's great in that, by the way. Um, so yeah, got some stuff coming on the pipeline for y'all. But oh my gosh, Kitty. Um, but what I will say is, leading into our review here, Superman, which is written and directed by the sexiest snowman in Hollywood, James Gunn. So look, I have gotten, admittedly, I won't even mince words, not like I normally do, but perverse pleasure from watching DC uh, in the live action space, at least as far as films, just crash and burn over and
Yeah.
over again. I think we can all agree that Wonder Woman's a really good film.
Mm.
I think it's actually, ironically enough, the inverse of Captain Marvel. I think Captain Marvel starts a little slow and ends strong. And I think Wonder Woman
Yeah.
starts
Yeah.
strong and then just
Ends a
honestly
little.
drops points like by
Yeah.
the moment. Like there's
That
so many
Ares
issues.
fight.
It's
Just, yeah.
kind of maddening where it
Hmm.
ends up. And I'd rather have a film end strong than a film start strong and then plummet.
Yeah.
That's just me though. But
Like
I
I
will
remember
say,
people saying like, wouldn't it have been cool if like Ares wasn't involved at all? It was just like men
yeah,
being terrible in World War I.
like you really didn't need Ares,
Yeah.
but with that said, I mean, look, we've talked about the DC EU. I still haven't watched Fury of the Gods. I just haven't, like,
Me
the
either.
more I see Zachary Levi's face, there's the less I give a shit. I'm just like,
Yeah.
I don't need to see you. Um, so, with Black Adam crashing and burning, that attempted coup that The Rock went for, that shit
Mm.
didn't work out. And so here we are once again with a reboot. James Gunn and what's his name? Peter Safran,
Yeah.
brought in to try to right the ship again. And, James Gunn really hasn't made a bad film. I mean, like, my big thing with James Gunn has always been, he I always was like, he just needs resources and he can make a great film. He doesn't even
Yeah.
really need resources. When you look at something like Slither,
I was gonna
like
say
that's
Slither, yeah.
like you see what he can do with just like,
Hmm.
not a huge budget, but he's
Yeah.
able to make something, a great fucking horror movie. I will be the first to admit I've seen it twice. I will never watch it again because that shit
Yeah,
gets
it's
gross.
gross,
Yeah,
man.
like it gets gross. Look, look, y'all. Like I tried to expand my palette. I watched The Substance. I've watched but
No,
these are
I'm
things
a
I'm not
certified
gonna.
sicko, and I'm like, yeah, that's gross.
Yeah, I'm just like, all right, I've seen it. I've seen it twice. Like I don't need to see it
Yeah,
anymore.
that's enough.
But but you look at that. You look at Super, which is
Hmm.
a cluster of a movie. That movie gets dark quick. Like you want
Yeah.
to talk about Kick-Ass being dark. Like that's a dark, dark movie. Maybe probably Rainn Wilson's best role, even though he's got his head up his own ass now. Like, but
Yeah.
that movie's great. Of course, the Guardians trilogy, one of my favorite
Hmm.
trilogies. The Suicide Squad,
So good.
like that was on my top 10 best of that year. That beat No Way Home for the comic
Hmm.
book film. And look, I'm a Spider-Man simp, and I was even just like, I love me some No Way Home, but like rat when you can make Ratcatcher 2 make me cry, like that's gonna give
Yeah,
you the,
right.
so it's like, okay, James Gunn has shown he can do this. So going into this, it's like, okay, how is he going to handle Superman? Can he make
Hmm.
this work? Because one of the big complaints, again, from people who don't fucking read comics, is Superman's boring. How do you make Superman relatable? And the short answer is like this. Like, this
Yeah.
is how you do it. I'll just get out of the way because, we try to build suspense here on the pod, but I'm just going to get out of the way. I haven't seen Sinners yet. I know
Oof.
Jamarco. I'm getting to it, like, because Jamarco's
Yeah.
been yelling at my ass about how, like, Hunter, you why I know Negro. I'll get to it, um, but I will be the first to admit, man. Fantastic Four is out next week.
Yeah.
Um, this has a hill to climb to be as good as Superman. Like
Hmm.
this shit. My lovely partner Leia. I saw it with her and my friend Alyssa. Love you, Alyssa. And she is like she's DC over Marvel. She just grew up with DC. It's like, all right, fair enough. And as we are sitting there watching, there's just a couple points she looked over at me. She's like, "Wow, he gets this." And it's like, yeah, Gunn just gets how to make this shit work. And to say that I was floored is really underselling it.
Mhm.
Yeah, man. Your thoughts going in and what you thought.
No, no, I think I'm like right there with you, dude. Like, I think people like us, like big time nerds or fans of Superman in general, have been wanting a Superman film that actually feels like Superman. And we've getting stuff like Man of Steel and Superman Returns, and then of course the Justice League movies. But yeah, this just like I was talking to Marco after we saw it, like in the same way that like I felt when The Force Awakens came out. Like this just felt like surreal. Like oh, we're
Mm,
this is happening. This is like I know we've been hyped for it for a while, but it's real. I'm actually getting to watch a new Star Wars movie, a good Superman movie. Um, and yeah, dude, I just think James Gunn nailed it. It's like it feels like my favorite Superman is like the animated DC animated universe Superman, and this
same.
feels like totally in line with like that character and what they did in that series and like the Justice League series. But yeah, man, like I walked away floored. I was like, I knew it's like that feeling when you know you're gonna like something and you're like, I like it. I love it. I loved it more than I thought I would.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I would say for me, because I'm seeing a lot of people go like, "Oh, this is like Silver Age. This is more Bronze Age. This is more like late
Yeah.
80s, like early 90s Superman." Like,
Hmm.
so the way I would compare this, it's like James Gunn was like, "Okay, let's take All-Star Superman." Which, by the way, if you have not read All-Star Superman, please read All-Star
It's
Superman.
yeah, it's the Superman story.
It is the Superman story. And you can tell why that's such a huge uh, piece of motivation in terms
Mhm.
of canon. But you look at something like All Star Superman. I would even say something like My Adventures with Superman because
Yeah,
there's a
yeah,
lot of
I
like
agree.
in terms of the fights, like it feels very much in that vein. So I would
Hmm.
say taking something like All Star Superman, My Adventures with Superman, uh, as well as some Super Friends. There is some straight up Super
Yeah,
Friends shit in
there's
here, and
some
I was
very
like,
super friend stuff. Yeah.
and I was sitting there watching. I was like, God damn! Like he, like it really felt like Gunn was like, okay, I know where to pull the best of the best to make this work, and
Hmm.
he's not just pulling from one source, which was quite refreshing. So,
Yeah.
I will just say, y'all, full spoilers. Like in order to really kind
Hmm.
of get into this, we do need to go full spoilers. So, I will just, I'm just gonna jump in here. I was late. I was like 4 minutes late.
Oh no, did you miss
So
the
so
opening
we
little crawl?
yeah.
Okay.
So like we walked in when his parents were like the holograms were talking like in
Oh,
the
okay,
forest.
okay.
So like we didn't miss a ton, but we did miss a few minutes, which um my I love my friend Alyssa. Her damn new baby was like the reason why we were late.
Dang
So
it,
thank you.
babies.
Like see, kids ruin everything. So like, so like
Oh my
I won't lie.
gosh.
So I didn't see the Odyssey. I didn't see any trailers, and I'm not gonna lie
Oh
that
man.
I hate missing trailers. I was just like, God damn it!
Yeah.
Like, and then I hate getting rushed to get my popcorn and shit. But like
Yeah, same.
we only missed a few minutes, so I am gonna go see this again at some point, and I'm
Okay.
gonna make sure I'm there early so I can see everything.
Yeah.
Um, but what I walked in on is Superman's parents going ahead and talking to him, played by the Coop, played by Bradley Cooper,
Yeah.
and then
Rocket
great
Raccoon
cameo.
himself.
Great cameo, by the way.
Mhm.
He looks very Kryptonian the way they like. I was like, wow, like
Yeah.
yeah, like this works. And then I'm blanking on the actress.
I got her name. Angela Serafian.
Thank you.
Um, she's really great as well.
Yeah, they just a little bit we got of them was absolutely absolutely terrific. And
Hmm.
um, I really like the way it sets the tone in general for the film. It gives you this very like hopeful tone and. One thing that I was seeing that I just was just like, God, people read a goddamn comic. Their whole twist depending on what run your Superman you're reading, that is in the comics. It's in
Yeah.
several runs of the comics. So people going like, that's not in the comics. It's like, yes, yes, it fucking is. It's happened
Mhm.
actually multiple times in the comics, which is what makes it, which honestly makes Superman's whole pursuit even more
Yeah, that much
heroic.
greater. Yeah.
Yeah, so the fact that Gunn did that, I was like, you're just proving people. I swear to God,
Mhm.
people are so like. Brandon gets to hear me rant about this all the time in the chat that I run. Media illiteracy is so dead in
Yeah.
2025. Like it is maddening how like the amount of Fox News super woke, like I'm just gonna be real, y'all, and I don't care who this offends. If you're one of those people saying super woke, just take a handful of Tide Pods and eat them because you're gumming up the works. You are the dumbest fucking people. Like I was seeing so much super woke. It's like, oh my
Mhm.
God, why is Superman nice? Superman helping kids. So Superman saves more people in the trailer than I think
Yeah.
than you see in Man of Steel. Like the movie, rightfully so, goes out of his way to show that Superman, him saving people, kind of his thing. He wants to make sure
Mhm.
that people are saved. And so when I see people going, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe see," it's like, "Oh my God, you dumb motherfucker." So let me just say right now, David Corenswet, uh, who of course you know probably from Pearl.
Yeah.
It's really funny watch like because I watched Pearl in the last year. It's just very funny going like, oh man, the guy who's like he's nailing me a golf lucky bastard. Like he's like and then gets killed horrendously. It,
Terribly. Yep.
yeah, like gets killed like a motherfucker. I still haven't watched Twisters, and honestly, after watching this, I'm like, I'm gonna watching Twisters here at some
Yeah.
point.
He plays like the opposite of Superman in Twisters.
Okay, that's funny. So I will say, seeing the media rounds he's been doing, it
Oh, he's great.
really makes me, man, I'm hyped to see him just continue in this role and really make it
Yeah.
his own. Like I'm really excited. Plus, this debuted better than Man of Steel, by the way.
Yep.
All you Snyder simps trying to review Bomb and like man, it's amazing, man. Like when did Man of Steel come out? Was that 20? What was that 2012?
Gotta be 2012, 2013, maybe something like that.
Like 2013.
There you
Um,
go.
it's been 12 years, y'all.
Yeah. Let it go.
it's not coming back.
Let it go.
Look, I will say as someone who was bummed when Daredevil got canceled, I think I tweeted save Daredevil like 4 times and I was like, "All right, Daredevil's gone. I need to move on with my life." Like
Yeah.
people, it's done. It's not coming back. Like the Snyderverse, there's nothing to restore. It is done. Like this movie's making money, so there's even less reason for them to restore the shit. Like it's done. Just wave the white
Let it
flag. All
go. Just
right,
let it go.
let it go. Pull Frozen. Time to let it
There
go.
you go.
It's like,
For
but
real.
but what I will say is that I love the nuance in which he switches from Clark to Superman. You
Hmm.
see it in the trailer when he's getting interviewed by Lois Lane. Which, by the way, I appreciate that they just kind of jump into that and they're just like, oh yeah, like Superman and Lois, like she knows he's Superman.
Yeah.
There's really no like pussyfooting around. It's just like, yep, she knows. Um, the hypno glasses are canon, which is in the comics, by the way, people. Like that's another thing that, this isn't some Hannah Montana shit. There's an actual reason why people don't know he's fucking Superman. That was always
Uh,
something that pissed me off because people like, it's just like Hannah Montana. It's like, no, it's not. No, it's not. The wig doesn't
no.
hypnotize anyone. Like, god damn it.
Honestly, yeah. No, that would be a
Like,
crazier show if it did.
oh yeah, like you shut the fuck up. It is not the same. But let me just say, I feel as one of the few straight people who actually watch the one the wonderful Miss Maisel. I love Rachel Brosnahan. I'm such a fan of hers. I was so stoked that they cast her. Like when I saw that she was going to be
Hmm.
Lois, I was like, "Oh my God, what a great fucking choice. Let's go." Um it's amazing. They give Lois shit to do. Marvel's Miss
Yeah.
Maisel, pardon me. But she's amazing in this. She's so great. I was
Hmm. She's
like
on fire, dude.
the one scene that you see in the trailer where she's grilling him. Like she is like
Hmm.
grilling him about how he went ahead and stopped this war, and like did you consult the president, and
Yeah.
and they're having this back and forth. And the thing is, Lois can be a bitch. She's very good at being a bitch. Like there are times where you're just kind of reading Superman, you're like, God damn girl, like ease up. But that's the passion she has to get to the truth and to do her
Hmm.
job. And that's something you have you look, I love Amy Adams. I'm such a fan of hers. It is by no means her fault, but she was just not given anything remotely close to this to
No,
do.
not at all.
And it from that one scene alone, it is night and day. You're like, okay, this is a Lois Lane. Like James Gunn clearly was like, oh, I'm gonna make sure she actually is Lois Lane and actually has shit
Hmm.
to do. Also, she is a baddie, goodness gracious. But like her doing the press tour, I'm just like, okay, girl,
Yeah.
you know what you're working with. Good for you. But also too her Cavill and Adams, I was just never sold on their chemistry. It just felt like they were there because they had to be, because the check cleared. There is chemistry between Corenswet and
Dude, yeah,
Brosnahan.
that first kiss that they have, like when
Yeah,
she
you're
gets in,
like,
it's like,
damn.
whoa.
You're like, okay,
All right.
okay, like I actually see
Hmm.
it really reminds me already of like the chemistry I think we're gonna get from Pedro and Vanessa Kirby just
Oh
from
yeah, yeah,
the
yeah.
press that we've already seen of them. It's like, okay, you two really
There's
do.
chemistry there. Yeah.
Yeah, and throughout the whole film, you're like, okay, they really they're vibing with each other. But
Hmm.
that whole sequence of them interviewing each other, um, it's funny, but it's also very sad because you can see how someone being that headstrong, which Lois definitely is, and Superman being, this ideal of what we should aspire to, how that would just be consistently crashing and how that would just wear
Hmm.
your ass out after a certain point that you would just be like, oh God, like I have to, that's a relationship though. Sometimes you clash, but you can understand the gravity of him literally carrying the hopes and dreams of millions of people,
Yeah.
and her wanting her pursuit of the truth, how that would just consistently do this. Like it's fascinating to watch their back and forth. And there's a point where she even drops this little nugget of, I knew this wouldn't work out. And he
Oh
and he,
yeah.
and he kind of stops and is like, wait, what's that supposed to mean? She's like, oh, like nothing. And it's very much that it's that female oh nothing where it's like, oh no, you mean something.
It's
You're just not gonna tell
something.
you
It's
like you're just
really
not gonna
something.
tell
Yeah.
me. Yeah, it like by the way, people, if a girl ever tells you, oh yeah, it's fine, it's not fine.
It's totally not.
Yeah,
No.
like that is like that's girl code for there's something that's pissed me off. I don't want to talk to you. And just
Yep. Yep.
yeah. So since we're talking about the Daily Planet, learn to read between the lines, people. But 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 I absolutely loved their chemistry. I thought
Hmm.
they were absolutely fantastic. He's not in the film a ton, but he's in it just enough. Shout out to Wendell Pierce playing Percy White,
Yeah.
who
Always has a cigar in his mouth.
as he should. I was
Yep.
very happy to see that was such a staple. But you know him from The Gift. If you have not watched The Gift, watch The Gift. The Gift is awesome.
Hmm.
That is a
It's
great fucking
very
movie.
good.
Yeah. Also Get on the Bus, Ray, Bulworth, to
Yeah.
name a few others.
So many
Um,
things. Yeah.
but yeah, he was absolutely fantastic in here, and I was so happy to see. Like when I saw he got cast, I went, "That is an actual perfect casting," and just he vibes off everyone so well. He's just enough of a dick, but you could see how you would run through a wall for him because he
Hmm.
actually is encouraged. Like as they start to dig and get closer to the truth on what's going on, this big conspiracy, he is encouraging his reporters to like, do your job. You got this.
Yeah.
You're like, hell yeah, man. This is what a good boss like should be doing. Absolutely adored him in this. Um, Jumping around a little bit here, so we got to talk about the man. We got to talk about Nicholas Hoult,
Oh
who.
man. Yes.
So, so my big thing, I. So look, I've been rewatching Superman. So I rewatched Superman. So I watched. God, let me think. I watched Superman, Superman 2, Superman 3, Quest for Peace. I'd never seen Quest for Peace. Oh my God, Quest for Peace is so
It
goddamn
is
dumb.
so bad.
It's
Yeah.
so bad, but it's like I could see it being bad in that Batman and Robin sort of way
Yeah.
though,
You
where
just
you're
gotta
like,
watch it. You have to see for yourself.
yeah, and then like Superman Returns is just, man, that's a movie that just drags, man.
Yeah.
And look, credit where it's due. I think Spacey is a good Lex, but Routh is not given a lot to do as Superman in that. So
No.
so it's just it's very imbalanced. And look, as someone who actually watched Supergirl from beginning to end, um, and I hate to say this, 'cause I talk so much shit about the initial casting. John Cryer is an amazing fucking
Yeah.
Lex Luthor. Like it pains me to admit
Mhm.
that because again, I talk so much shit. Like Alan from Two and a Half Men, that is like that is like the level of petty I want from a Lex. Like I know people go
Mhm.
Rosenbaum, but the way that he just like fucks over his sister is consistently fucking over super. Like watch that Lex in Crisis on Infinite Earths and just see how he's fucking with like Batwoman and like Black Lightning. Like he's just going out of his way to be a dick to everyone in that goddamn crossover. And it's plus the Tom Welling scene
Oh
that you get with him
yeah.
is so fucking great.
So
Uh
good.
Cryer is actually like, I can't believe I'm gonna say this. He's my second favorite live action Lex. Like he behind
Ooh,
like I
that's pretty
like him more
good.
than Rosenbaum. Like I do. Like I know some people are like,
Yeah.
what? Here's the thing. Holt's my favorite. After like
Yeah.
I like
Easily
I
right
like
now.
I like I know some people have like that soft spot for Hackman, but Hackman was always kind of like a little too much like Adam West Batman-y for me. Just like a
Yeah.
like
A
like
little
like
over the top.
just a
For
little
even
over the
though that
top.
movie's over top, but yeah, his
Oh yeah,
performance.
absolutely. But this is a Lex that you are supposed, like James Gunn hates his Lex. I mean that as a compliment because the
Mhm.
Lex in here he's such a monster. And just the
Yeah.
more you're watching the movie go on, you're just like, dude, what is your like there's just a point where you're like, what is your fucking problem? Like why are you such an asshole? And but the thing is, you should be saying that about Lex because he's
Hmm.
such a dick and he's reveling in the fact that he's a dick. And there's a straight up point near the end where he acknowledges how much of a dick he is. And the fact that he says it out loud and there's no self-awareness, you're like, oh my God, that makes me hate you more. That you're aware of how much of a dick you are and you don't give a shit. It's like there's this
Yeah. That
point
whole
where
monologue is fantastic at the
it's
end.
terrifying.
Yeah.
There's a moment in this movie where he kills someone and I and
Mm-hmm.
I was so upset. Like I was sitting there drinking my drink. I'm like, you prick. And I felt myself lean forward like motherfucker. And the way that Corenswet sells the death, one, is incredible. And the way that Lex 2 is just like, oh man, like it's like like I smashed a fly. It's like, oh
Mm-hmm.
my God, like I want to punch you in the fucking face. Like he's such a monster. But that's how Lex should make you feel. Like you should like
Mm-hmm.
it reminded me so much of Superman Batman Public Enemies
Yes, and I've
Lex.
recently watched that
Um
too, and just that Lex is so maniacal and conniving. It's just so fun to watch.
yeah, and you're just like, "Oh my God, you're such a dick." We've got like 9 minutes, got like just under 10 minutes. So to rapid fire a little bit, the I always fuck up his name. Eddie
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Gafigi, who plays Mr. Terrific, who, if you want a comparison, it's kind of similar to the Reed Richards of the DC
Yes,
of
smartest
DC.
man alive.
Yeah, like in that universe. He plays Mr. Terrific. I look as someone who's read a good amount of DC and actually recognized Mr. Terrific. Like when I heard they're putting Mr. Terrific in here, I was like, really? That's all right. I'm curious how he's gonna work. And I'm not gonna lie, he kind of steals the movie.
Scene
He
stealing
like
fucking actor.
he's great. Like
Hmm.
he's amazing in this. And every time he's on screen, he is just magnetic. And the
Hmm.
the thing that I love too, and this is another thing that's always bugged me about the live action Superman films prior to this, is that it's always just Superman and Lois. Like he
Yeah.
has
Sometimes
friends. Like
Jimmy, but
sometimes Jimmy,
barely.
but it's like he has friends, and he should have friends, given the fact he lives in a superpowered, he lives in fucking Metropolis, and
Yeah.
there's heroes all over the place. So I appreciated the fuck out of the fact that Mr. Terrific and him are friendly. They've clearly worked together before. Um, I can't wait to see how their chemistry evolves. Like I loved their back and forth, and their banter
Me
was
too.
just was amazing. There's a scene with Anthony Kerrigan, who you, of course you know as NoHo Hank from
Yeah.
Barry. There's a scene involving him and Superman that I'm not gonna lie, it just kind of broke me. Uh, Involving kryptonite, there was a scene that I just went, "Fuck, okay." Like it's such a dark scene, but the triumph that emerges from that scene is just it's so fucking it's epic. Honestly, I was just like, okay, this is everything I kind of wanted, and then some. In the way they kind of get themselves out of that. Nathan Fillion
Hmm.
plays it's so crazy. He's played Green Lanterns really for
Yeah,
years.
he's voiced Hal for like a lot of the DC animated projects.
Yeah, but to see him playing Guy Gardner here, first off, Guy Gardner is just such a dick as a lantern. Like he's
The
such a
most
prick as a lantern.
dickish.
I was really happy to see that they kept that up. Like there is no like redemption. He's just a cocky prick. Even to the point where he has middle fingers that he's using like while he's using the lantern ring.
Yeah, that was
That was
awesome.
that I laughed incredibly hard at that. Lois also gets an amazing burn on him about his haircut, and he's like, "What the fuck?"
He
That made me
plays it perfectly.
yeah, I can't wait to see where his Guy Gardner. I mean, he'll be in Lanterns, so uh, which I think that's
Yeah, that's
2027.
next year. No, that's next year.
Oh, is it
Because I
next
just
year?
saw
Oh shit!
they wrapped filming, I think, recently.
Oh,
So
let's
yeah,
go.
Supergirl
Okay.
and Lantern next year.
Oh, damn, that's gonna be damn, dude. That's in 2026. That's gonna be a fun year for
Yeah.
DC. Okay. Um, but I love his Guy Gardner. I can't wait to see him back in
Mhm.
Lanterns. Isabella Merced, I have to shout her out. She's not 25 yet, so I won't say anything I won't say anything about her looks, but I will simply say she knows her comics, and hearing her talk about Hot Girl, I was like, "Oh my God,
Yeah.
she's like, not like Kate Mara when she was playing, Sue Storm. Like she actually like she's read her comics, and the fact that she's so familiar with her canon, I'm like, okay, girl, I'm really excited to see what you continue to bring to this role. Um, I love the way Hawk Girl looks. Like
Hmm.
I'm excited to see like because there are so many like let's be real, there's several Hawk Girl origins that they could pull from.
Yeah.
So I don't really know which one they're gonna go with. So we'll have to see. But I'm her costume looks fantastic. I think she brings a great presence to the character.
Hmm.
So I'm really excited to see where they go with her. Um, and then I know we got a couple minutes here, so I'm trying to go quick. Sky, I always fuck up his last name, but Skylar, is it Gisondo? Like
I have
in
no
there?
idea either, man. But
Um, but
yeah.
of course, you know him from Righteous Gemstones,
Hmm.
Licorice Pizza, Booksmart. Um, his Jimmy Olsen.
Hmm.
Speaking of scene stealers, he's amazing in this, and I don't have enough words to honestly express how much of a joy it was to watch him. He's not in the film a ton, but he is like as much as Lois is moving the movie forward. He has
Hmm.
several scenes where you're like, "Oh wow, if he doesn't do this thing, everyone's kind of fucked actually
Yeah.
if he doesn't do this." Like it's um I'm so excited to see him and Clark's relationship continue to develop and evolve. But he had several loud moments for me, and the way that everyone the justice was kind of brought, I thought was just amazing. So, getting the final thoughts here, I man, this was like the perfect superhero movie for the moment we're in.
Hmm.
Um, James Gunn has a lot to say. As I said, as I said to my friend, this is the most Spike Lee movie James Gunn has ever made because James Gunn, he is
Yeah,
pissed about some shit.
everything,
And you can
everything. Yep.
tell that he's like, okay, I'm gonna talk about billionaires and social media and
Hmm.
trolls and like you see like he is not subtle with what is pissing him off, but it all converges in a way that you're like, okay, yeah, this all actually works for the world that you're building. He has literal monkeys uh uh
I love that bit. So comic booky.
yeah, talking shit about Superman, which I will say maybe a Gorilla Grodd set up there because that's where my brain immediately went.
Yep.
Um, but as far as the complaints, because I've been sleeping, I saw this Saturday morning in IMAX. Which, by the way, if you can see this shit in IMAX,
Necessary.
see it in IMAX. It
Necessary.
is
Yeah.
gorgeous in IMAX. I will say for myself, this is a fan fucking tastic.
Yeah.
I don't have a complaint on it. I might actually see this on Thursday after I see I Know What You Did Last Summer. I might run it back. Yeah, I adore this movie. So yeah, fan fucking tastic for me. Brandon, what about you, sir?
I'm right there with you, man. Like I am definitely gonna go see it again later this week.
Hell
It was
yeah.
one of those movies where I was like, I gotta see it. Like I will be unable to wait for like the digital release. Like I need to see it at least one more time. But yeah, just like I said, it's like the Superman movie that I wanted, and it's just like I know some people were worried that it would be overstuffed, but I think everything that happens in the movie is like necessary and is like worked with very well. I think James Gunn is really good at working with a lot of elements, whether it be characters or plot. And yeah, I was just completely endeared and charmed by David Corenswet's Superman. So yeah, that's a fan fucking tastic for me too.
Hell yeah. I will say, man, I cannot express enough how much I already said full spoilers, so you can't be mad at me, people. How much that Supergirl cameo just like I was like,
Yes,
oh, she's gonna be
yes,
perfect. I was like,
perfect.
oh, I cannot wait. Um, and also, as someone who has a cat who's very obsessed with him, Krypto's played perfectly. That is exactly how a superpowered dog would act who isn't aware
Yes.
how strong they are. Um, yeah, man, so much admiration for this film. We literally have a minute left, so I will just simply say in closing, James Gunn, dude, I can't wait to see what's next, man. Like this
Same.
is an incredible launching pad for the DCU, and if you are a DC fan and you've been on the struggle bus and you've been just like, ah, damn it, you have a reason to celebrate. And I'm so happy for DC fans. I'm so happy for Superman fans. You deserve this. So,
Mhm.
Brandon, my friend, thank you so much for being on. I appreciate you. Everyone,
Thank you. Thank you.
go see this movie. It's
See
wonderful.
it.
Please go see this. But I will be back later this week with more stuff. Like I said, I know what you did in the last summer. Have a review up for that. But everyone, stay safe out there. Take care of each other. Give someone a hug. Give someone a compliment. We can always more positivity. And never forget, as always, to keep it real. Thank you so much, y'all. We will talk to you soon. Brandon, thank you again, sir.
Of course.